It's your boy Breakdowns with Jay, and I'm going to talk about the reasons why the 49ers lost. It's beyond Kyle, the gag, Shanahan, and system quarterback Brock Purdy. This is way more than that, but we're going to get right into it. Kyle Shanahan being conservative in the first half because it's a low-scoring game, and I think that was dumb. I really do believe that was dumb. Why are you not going for kill shots? You're not going very aggressive, especially in a game that you're having your way in the first half. You really are. I didn't get that. Running CMC was working, and you went away from it in the second half, which I didn't understand. He was literally averaging 5 to 6 yards a carry, and you went away from it in the second half. People in the first half were saying, man, if the Ravens could have done this while it was in the first half, man, they would be in this game right now. And they go away from it in the second half. Are you kidding me? And then this is the thing that ties in from the first, to this third topic that I want to discuss. You didn't get Brock Purdy comfortable. You did not. You didn't warm him up. I mean, he had to throw to Hughes check, and that was pretty nice. But other than that, he was uncomfortable. He got his check downs that he needed, his short range passes, but that was about it. He couldn't get anything deep. They had to use a trick play with a third string receiver and Juan Jennings, which I think he's pretty good, to get a touchdown because Brock Purdy was not delivering. And that's just really, a gut punch if you want to make Brock Purdy, he's great, he's one of the best arguments. I think they should have ran all 4 downs in the second to last possession before overtime. You literally are having Christian McCaffrey run the lights out, and you go with a play that you already ran 3 to 4 times, and the Chiefs already knew that, and you throw it, and it gets blocked? Are you kidding me? Way to go, Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy. I don't even think you even get to the points you needed to get to if you just run all 4 downs. Because now, let's say you don't get it. Your defense probably, gags that game away, but at least you went out saying, okay, we're not letting Patrick Mahomes get the ball back. And if you do and defense, lets up and they do get a field goal to win, then it is what it is. But I can go to home thinking that I did everything right. I can go home thinking that. So I just didn't get that. I think Dre Greenlaw going down was a big factor, especially in the middle, as they started getting Kelsey more involved once Greenlaw went down. And that was a freakish injury. In all seriousness, I hope he gets better. I think he's probably out for next season or comes back late into the season. But yeah, that's just terrible. And I think sending the blitz on 3rd and 6 in OT on Patrick Mahomes, one of the greatest of all time, was a dumb decision. He found on the mesh route, Rashee Rice, and he ends up getting, 13? And that's just one of the questionable calls, I would say, from the defensive coordinator that I wasn't a big fan of to begin with. Steve Wilks did a terrible job calling the defense, especially towards crunch time. Sending the blitz on Patrick Mahomes. What are you doing? Even Tony Romo said, I don't think this is a good idea. Really? And the defense allowed Patrick Mahomes to throw a party. You can say injuries and everything like that. Cut me a break. Really? He was throwing a party. He went 34 of 46, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. He had 9 carries for 66 yards. Come on now. Kelsey went from 9 and 93 yards. Come on now. They had their way with the Niners, and that's just what it was. Brock Purdy, statistically, it looked efficient. 23 of 38, 255 and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 22 carries, 80 yards. Should have been well over 100. Christian McCaffrey, 8 receptions, 80 yards and a TD. I think he did his part, but they should have involved him way more in the run game. Are you kidding me? The 49ers also get an interception and do nothing with it. They get outside of field goal range because Brock Purdy doesn't know how to throw the ball away. Are you kidding me? Really? You're not a guy that can get out of the pocket and create something. Throw the ball away. You're playing in your structure of the system. Don't go away from it, especially in the biggest game of the year. Really? Did nothing for it. Did nothing. If I was the defense, I would have chewed Brock Purdy out. Like, really? You're going to do nothing and we just gave you a free turnover? And then I will say, Kyle Shanahan not knowing the overtime rules. Why, in an overtime rule change where both teams, get the ball, you don't defer? You put the pressure on you, and it looks well till Brock Purdy can't deliver you 6 again, and you end up having to settle. When Brock Purdy was in crunch time, where, you know, the elite make the money, he delivered you 2 field goals. That's all I'm going to say. He delivered you 2 field goals. So that's the reason why the 49ers lost. That was the reason. Brock Purdy, you know, trying to think he's some great quarterback and extending stuff and doing things that is not what got him to that point. And then Kyle Shanahan calling horrendous plays, you know, and being so close to the vest because he's heard the I'm going to gag the game away. He chokes. He does everything wrong. He can't keep, and he does everything that the haters said he does. And it's ironic because the way he went out was a different way and a different strategy than he's went out before. And it's actually really baffling to me. And you throw more, which I'm not getting. The Chiefs defense is really holding you in the second half and you're not running. And then when you start running, you start picking up yards. And then 3rd and 4, you know, to really seal it, you're going to go with, you know, a boot. And then literally the Chiefs are waiting for it and they block your pass. You kick the field goal. Patrick Mahomes goes down, you know, gets the field goal, and there we go. Are you really kidding me? So that's my analysis of the game. Tell me what you guys think. Am I wrong? Am I just talking? Am I a hater? Or am I spitting truth and facts? So please tell me what you think. It's your boy Breakdowns with Jay. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm out.